All right, chat. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Hopefully this works right. All right, we actually got to work. Let's go. Anyway, hopefully you're all doing well today. Hopefully you're excited. I'm like 80-90% excited because we're doing two-handed, which is always a rough go of it for me. But I figure if we take our time, go through it nice and slow, might not be terrible. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. Okay. So, Darth, what's up? Congratulations on being the first person in the chat. I appreciate your enthusiasm in getting here first. So, good job, man. Appreciate it. Hopefully you're doing well. Dimitri, hopefully you're doing well. Board Game Lawyer, hopefully you're doing well. Today is Superhero Day. So happy it's Superhero Day. I did not know that. It's a good thing we're playing this game today. Lawyer hits the merge. Joshy, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Two-handed we are doing today. So I am excited. YouTube, if you haven't done it yet, make sure you hit the like button. That stuff really helps out, so make sure you do that. Twitch, I don't know what you do. Just exist, I guess. They need to come up with better ways to tell people what to do. Noob, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. So we are we're doing two-handed today. We're doing two-handed today, and it should be good-ish. Maybe. I think my last two-handed video broke me. Didn't film anything for last week. Need to catch up this week. Yeah, I expect this to be a long go. I expect this to take a little while. But we have nothing else to do tonight, so maybe we'll just hang out and do our thing, right? Not a problem. But yeah, actually, part of the inspiration was because Tuesday we're gonna be playing Marvel Legendary again, which I've spent a ton of time sleeving boxes. So I have Legendary, I have Secret Wars, I have the Hulk box, and then I got the What If box, and then as far as the small boxes, I might have gotten every single one you can find. So I've been sleeving a lot. I've been sleeving a lot because I got a lot. I have more content with that game that I know what to do with right now, but we're gonna work our way through it because I kind of really like it. It's really fun. I played it again off stream and it was a lot of fun. It was really cool. So I am excited to dive deeper into that game. Should be what was that? Mac, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Should be hey, cool, made to a stream again. Finally, except for 200 play. Still haven't tried doing it. It's not bad as long as you go in understand this is gonna like take you a while. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a bit, but it's fun. It is a fun way to play. Josh, it was fun. It just felt long doing Widow alter ego thwarting and Hulk smashing. Plus, Kang is the next solo battle for Hulk, and I just don't want to. I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to do that either. Also, we've been outside a lot this past weekend and my allergies are killing me. So my throat's a little rough. That's why we're probably going to have a cough drop in the middle here. But, played a ton of Legendary, then Champions came along. Dude, I know like a lot of people like to compare the two. I just, they're such different games to me. And don't get me wrong, people have favorites, totally cool, whatever. But they just feel like such different games to me that like, there's easily room on the shelf for both of them. You know what I mean? And I get like if you're really tight on time and you can't play a lot of board games, and like if you really like one over the other, you know, I get it, right? But man, there's something I like deck construction, whatever, but there's sometimes just fun to just pull out what you want and then just start playing, right? You just go through the flow. So I really like that. I really like that. I think the strategy for Hulk will be a typical aggression rush for Kang, since those schemes go away each time you defeat him. Exactly. Love to hit it solo. Great to lean into strengths of two heroes without worrying I can't handle the necessary attack or thwart. I have no idea how this will go tonight. So we are doing Rogue and Gambit. They actually don't play well together, in generally speaking. So we'll see how this goes. I have low expectations, but maybe it'll be all right. Maybe it'll be all right. Keith, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. I might as well. The worst pairing, ironically. I know, right? They are terrible together. So wait, here you go, chat. That is Rogue. And this is Gambit. All right. Okay, so for those that are new to my chat and me playing two-handed, which, because I don't play that often, you might be. I actually pull their signature allies. So I refuse to play with signature allies for paired up cards that have team up events. So to kind of go with your point, Mac, I replace these cards with the team up cards. I know it's illegal. I know you're not technically allowed to do it, but it is a rule I play with because it's so stupid having a signature ally. It's the other person who you're supposed to be as. So that's what I do. So just FYI. Best thing Rogue can do is put touch on her Gambit ally to play her own events. Can't do that if Gambit is the hero in play. Yeah, that's all right. I won't be able to watch the live stream, but I look forward to going back and see how infrequently you do all the things with Rogue. Then you get mad you can't do in solo. I know, right? Actually, no. I'm gonna poke Remy LeBeau in the face so many times. I use the multiverse theory for that. That whatever version you're using is the different multiverse. I do like that idea too. That's a solid idea as well. I was about to ask. I typically just say multiverse for allies and play them anyway. Yeah, either way works. I just use the team up card. That's the way I've been doing it. I like it. Because I think I would normally not put in the team up card most of the time. You know what I mean? Great house rule. I'd be stealing that. Absolutely. It's free to use. Just use your prime sub. I like that rule so much. I just wish they had made it official instead of illegal. I can't bring myself to do without it being illegal. I'm weird like that. Josh, I understand 100%. It took me... I did that rule off stream for a long time. And it took me a long time to like... I finally did it on stream. So, I dare you to play Royal Flush as Rogue. So powerful. Just a 0/0/0 damage card. I love it. Just maybe this stream will just be about how inefficient we could possibly be. I also decided I'm going to go against Mr. Sinister. I haven't done Mr. Sinister 2-player in like a really long time. So that's the villain for tonight. And we'll see how it goes. I mean, he's going to eventually get to Scheme 3, so we gotta just hold on, right? That's the whole point of Scheme 3. Oh, yeah, when Mr. Sinister attacks, he attacks Hope Summers. Yeah, I think both my guys or both Rogue and Gambit are going to be defending a ton. So we don't have to worry about that. Like a ton. What roles are you assigning the heroes? So Gambit is going to be aggression. And Rogue is protection. Want to see how efficient you can be at being inefficient? You'd be shocked how efficient I am at being inefficient. But yeah, so the idea is, I think, we're going to have Rogue actually, while she's playing protection, she's going to be defending, sure. But really, she's going to be leaning into thwarting. Because she's naturally a good thwarter. So we're going to do that. Sidekick card not so good tonight? Dude, it'd be terrible. Throw it in there. So yeah, so she's gonna kind of do a lot of things. Remy is gonna handle any whatchamacallit, minions that come out, because we want to make sure we get rid of them fast. We don't want to deal with any issues. And then just doing damage. Bulletproof Bell? Oh yeah, it's goated. Alright, noob, take care. Appreciate it. Make sure you watch all the commercials. Yeah, Bulletproof Bell is phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal. I did not do a good job of shuffling this deck up. I hit top 2 cards with Bulletproof Bell. But yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's hopefully gonna be good. I think it'll be good. I think it'll be fine. Dimitri asking the important questions. Standard 3 tonight. I am very upset with Standard 1 right now. I was playing a bit off stream and I kept pulling advance. And I was like, no, I'm done with this. I'm not getting an advance against Mr. Sinister because it's going to screw up everything. So, we will have Pursue by the Past Standard 3 in. And give that a whirl. See how that goes. Rogue's events are just so powerful. It's why the best thing she can do is have her ally in play, which she can't do tonight. No, that's fine. She'll figure it out. Giant Lasagna, how's it going, man? Hopefully doing well. Standard 3, Nasty Boys. Standard 3. Oh, Hope Summers, Gambit, Mr. Sinister. Okay, cool. Hey, Cap. Gotta earn my channel points after Ronin. Should we have another bet? I found Standard 3 a lot easier than Standard 1 when I was playing AoA Apocalypse. Was it because you weren't getting like advance and stuff? I forgot. We gotta start the legalized gambling. Will Rogue and Gambit beat Mr. Sinister? Yes. No. Give you a quick 5 minutes to vote. I asked a follow-up to the Adam Warlock question. Didn't know if you saw it. I did not. I did not. Wait. On the YouTube or on the Discord? Let's see. YouTube. Wait, which one was it? The weird rules question that came up yesterday? Oh yeah. I think I responded. So yeah, if you're playing Adam Warlock Leadership and there's 2 resource icons on it, you would do both those things. And if there's 2 different ones, like Remy has them with 2 different icons, right? You would do each of those things. People seem to love Standard 3, but I've never heard much about Standard 2. Was 2 not hard? Standard 2 is like almost as hard as Expert 1. It's up there. It's up there. It's really hard. It's really hard. Standard 2 Expert 2 is stupidly hard. I think so. It's weird because it feels like it's not the same as Standard 1, but weaker version of me. I am no longer get caught off guard, which does help. Even there's a card that does the same thing in there. Interesting. Standard 2 is for Surge lovers. I know, right? I wonder if Mr. Sinister will appear in the Sinister Motives expansion. Hey, Diamond's Edge. Never picked up a Hood, but it's on my list. Hood's good. I like Hood. Standard 2 Expert 2 is like ridiculous. Standard 2 Expert 2 is if like you truly find the game too easy, then go for it. Standard 2 just warps the game in a way that overshadows the villain modulars. Agreed. People who enjoy Ronin and want that every game, basically. But also think Ronin's too easy. Like novels. Obviously, Novels thinks it's way too easy now. Successful Geek. Aloha. Are there any good ways to take Marvel Champions to a game day? Do you just build 4 decks just in case to plan for people joining and 1 or 2 villains? How do you recommend doing that? Basically, yeah, you got to make pre-made decks and bring it. I know, like, I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but GameGenics sells like cases, like vaults or whatever they call them, and you could like safely put cards in there, and it holds it pretty well. And if you're like really into that, I would look into those because there's ones that hold like different sizes. So like it could hold like, you know, a couple hundred cards, which would set you up for a 4-player game, right? That's probably what I would do. And then, yeah, just bring like 1 or 2 villains, because that's all. Realistically, like a 4-player game on against a villain is gonna take you like, you know, 2 hours, 3 hours, you know, maybe 4 hours. So you're probably not gonna play more than 2. If you didn't have backflip on that first massive hit at the start, then Ronin might have gone differently. I think that was key for a good start. Doesn't hurt. Certainly doesn't hurt. All right, we'll let this prediction expire, and then we'll jump down. Yeah, backflip is a stupidly broken card. It's way too strong. Get big day locally with like 200 people showing up. I know there's interest in World Champions. The next one I might bring it. That's awesome, dude. Where are you doing it? At your local game store? Because that's really cool. Can someone vote for me to lose? Like if you put $10 down, you would do pretty well. Successful Geek.
Successful Geek became a member. Successful Geek celebrates 5 months of membership. Thanks for all your great videos.
Thank you for the support, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for 5 months at the amateur tier, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There was a rumor that you don't like Valkyrie. Whoever's spreading that false rumor can take a long walk off a short pier. I love Valkyrie. She is a huge hero for me. There we go. Someone bet 1,000. Smart bet. Because if I do lose, you're going to make a lot of money. A local church lets us take over the whole church, including taking out pews and such for a big area. We just have to put it back together on Saturday night. That's awesome. That's really, really cool. It's cool to see. Put down 1K for no, even though I think it's yes. Just so that the yes people have someone to bet against. Or you're going to win big. I'm going to throw the game. And then you split my own channel points with me. All right, the predictions are in. Let's pop down to the table. Well, I don't know why you bet on Ronan. Ronan is a terribly easy villain. Some would argue the easiest. Oh, it's a chord. The easiest of villains. Some, not me, but some. Novels clearly just dude. She doesn't even know how good she is. She's so money and she doesn't even know it. All right, so we have to finish setting up and I have to finish shuffle. So set aside flight, super strength, and telepathy encounter sets. They're over there. Put Hope Summers in the play under first player's control. Remy has got a weird thing going on with Hope Summers right now, and Anna Marie is upset. So we got that going for us. Blind Lake carrying? Dude, she carried for 2 games in a row. Are you kidding me? Doesn't even know what she's doing. She's crushing it. I mean that in a nice way. She obviously knows what she's doing. All right. So this is shuffled up. Put that up there. All right. So we'll flip this top one over. Remove one random stage 2 from the game, then advance this a random stage 2A. So we will just shuffle this up. And we'll do whatever the middle one is when I stop. I don't know what we're going to do. All right. Middle one. That's the one we're removing. And then advance to a random stage. Okay, so they are randomized, so we'll do this one. All right, so this goes away. When reveal, attach super strength. Is that a hard one, chat? I don't really remember what one's what. All right, so attach to the villain. Oh, wait, setup. Miss it and shuffle the rest of the super strength attachment. Okay, so that goes to him. He's now attacking for 2. Attached villain gains the brute trait and steady. Well, that's not great because I have stuns and confuses, so that's gonna stink. All right, so we'll do this. He's gonna be a little tougher to stun and confuse now, so we're gonna have to figure that out. But that's all right. And overkill all game, retaliate for more than half. I don't know. All right. So this is now all shuffled up. This comes in with 2 on it. It's going to go up by a lot. Now, once again, the deck lists, I sent them already. Go check them out. I did replace, just so that people know, in case you're coming in late, I did take out, actually, we'll go this way, Remy's Rogue card and Rogue's Gambit card, right? And I replaced them with a team-up card. It's a house rule I do. I know it technically makes the deck illegal, but it's the most fun way I know how to play, so that's what I do. So yeah, so in case you never see those cards, that is why we're house ruling that. So that's what we're doing. All right, so super strength. I think we're all set up there. We are doing standard 3. Cheating alert. It's not cheating. It's making the game more interesting instead of just being forced to have a terrible resource card in hand. All right, shuffle this one last time, and then we'll be good to go. And I decided to make Gambit first player because he's weaker, so why not, right? All right, after a status card is placed on Mr. Sinister, place 1 threat in the main scheme. Okay, we'll have to figure that. It's not cheating, it's just illegal. Yeah, right? Get it straight. All right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is like one of the few times I wish I had 2 different colored backs on cards, but oh well. All right, we have melee, which doesn't make sense. Beauty and the Thief won't be able to do, right? Because she's going to be down. Molecular Accelerator, we want. Valkyrie, we don't need. Into the Fray doesn't make sense. Actually, we might. No, we're not going to keep melee, right? Doesn't make sense. And aggressive energy we'll keep. So 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're going to dump these 4 cards. Draw 4 more. So red double, Creole Charmer, Warrior Skill. Actually, that's not even terrible. Because it'd be nice to get Moira in already. Which actually I like that. So. Alright, so we'll put his cards aside. Then we'll do hers really fast. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, Canadian, how's it going, man? Let's play Primal The Awakening yesterday. It's a card game similar to Marvel Champions. Such a satisfying game. Nice. Alright, so we have Polaris. Which I do like because she'll go second. And we can put a tough on him and a tough on her. And we got both our doubles, which obviously we want. Going rogue. Maybe. Never back down. We don't need. And Night Nurse I want to keep. So let's get rid of one of the card. We'll draw another one. Southern Cross. Ugh. All right, we'll deal with that in a second. Okay. So, first thing I want to do is... All right, if we confuse the villain, he still has steady. So we got to do 2 things. Exhaust Remedy to look at the top 2 cards of the encounter deck. Do we really want to do that? Probably not, right? I think we can use... Oh, no. This double makes more sense. Moira would be nice to get in. But Creole doesn't make sense. So what if we did these 2 and saved whatever we drew to come in? I think we might do something like that, right? The weather? That one's... Alright, so let's throw away Creole Charmer and Aggressive Energy because we don't need them right now to play Moira. We are a mutant trait, so we can play it. And after mutant alter ego changes form, it exhausts Moira, and that hero's controller draws a card. Okay, cool. And then we still have Molecular Accelerator and a double and aggressive. So we'll flip up to Gambit. We'll use Moira to draw a card. Be good. That's not what we wanted at all. Okay, so first thing we got to do is our ability to place 1 charge counter on. Excuse me. He was such a pain to play against. Yeah, he can be. For sure. All right. So I'm going to use Power of Aggression to play Warrior Skill. So we're going to put our Warrior Skill tokens on. When a hero attacks, remove 1 to deal 1 additional damage. I actually think we hold on to Molecular Accelerator and Royal Flush. Inefficient, I know. But here we are. So let's... Does she have thwart removal? Is that what we're doing over here? I don't know what we're doing yet. She can already... all right, so what we're going to do is we'll do 2 attack with Gambit. 1, 2.
D20 Woo 7.
Woo 7, baby. Appreciate it, dude. Gigineer, thank you for 17 months, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I want you to lose anyway. Do that bet. I know, right? All right, so Hope is going to attack for 2 as well. So he's down a bit. I think I'm actually going to hold on to these cards. Inefficient, I know. But I don't care. All right, let's go to Anna Marie. So let's flip up. All right, so we have touched. Excuse me. Well, let's see what we want to do yet. So if we play Polaris, we want a double. A double. If we did that, then we did that, and we're still stuck with Night Nurse. Is that really what we want? Probably, right? Do we hold on to Night Nurse? Kind of. Is losing the game? Yes. Block with hope? I know, right? So do we get... If we have aerial, we deal 2 additional damage. How do we get aerial? We attach it to an ally. We don't really need aerial yet. Retaliate would stun the enemy, which isn't super helpful. Actually, it's not super bad, though. Ugh, okay. So let's use a double and Night Nurse. Yeah, we're going to use a double and Night Nurse to play Polaris. After she comes in, give an X-Men character a tough status card. We're actually going to put it... No, we'll do it on Remy LeBeau. So she comes in. And then we will do... if we touch Remy, we get to draw a card, but that's useless. So let's touch Sinister. Excuse me. So we get Retaliate. We'll use a double and going rogue to play Southern Cross. Deals 6 damage to an enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we stun that enemy. Now, he's not actually stunned, right? And then we put one more threat onto here. The reason being is because he has Steady on. And after a status card is placed, the Mr. Sinister place 1 threat in the main scheme. That's fine. All right, Polaris is going to deal 2 damage. And then we're going to thwart 2 off of here. Keep that down. Oh, jeez. All right. I think that's pretty good. So let's ready up. Ready up Gambit first. We already have 2 cards. We'll draw 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Ready up Rogue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. X-Gene, Bulletproof Bell. Alright, Bulletproof Bell will be useful. We can use X-Gene because we don't need it. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, so this goes up by 4, so this is a total of 5 out of 10. Alright, because I had 1, so 5. Yeah, 5. Tactical touching. Alright, Sinister's going to attack. Even though he's stunned, he is steady. So we're going to attack Gambit. We have a tough, so whatever, right? Yeah, we'll just take the hit. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right into tough. Done. Now it's going to go out here. Excuse me. All right, we're going to be playing Bulletproof Bell. Touch attached to it attacks. Prevent all damage from the attack. All right, so it's going to be 1, 2. For this activation, Mr. Sinister gets +1/+1 for each superpower. That's fine. It's up to 3. So we cancel all that damage. We retaliate because we have touched on, right? And actually, put a token on so I don't forget. We have that right now. And then we get a tough status. Cool. All right, back card. All right, Gambit's bad card is Ramrod. Nasty Boys teamwork. I'll have to deal with that in a second. Genetic Mastery. 1 reveal. If Mr. Sinister has, he's Brute. Exhaust your identity. That stinks. All right, so she is exhausted. Okay. Now she is first player. So let's move these tokens over. Cool. And then touch comes back. All right, so all we have is really going rogue that we can play. And if we want to confuse the enemy. But I don't really want to confuse them. So if we gain the aerial trait, we put him on an ally. Let's touch Polaris. So now we have the aerial trait. I'm going to do 2, throw this away. Remove 3, 4, 5 threat. Easy. All right, can't really do much else, unfortunately. Polaris then could do 2 more damage. Yeah, 2 more damage to the villain. All right, now it is Gambit's turn. We're gonna do our ability to put another charge on. Let's use molecular acceleration with charge card. Excuse me. So we're gonna get a charge, right? So we're up to 3 because we use molecular accelerator. And then we're gonna use all 3 to do 4, 5, 6, 7 plus warrior skill is 8 onto here, and it's gonna overkill because of our 3 charge counters, right? So we don't get retaliate. That's 4. 4 more damage on Mr. Sinister. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, you're right. She is on this side. I'm sorry. So Hope would have exhausted you 2 damage. My bad. Thank you. All right, now we have a lot of extra cards we don't need. So that's cool. Talk about inefficiencies. All right, I'm dumping 2 of these. We'll deal just 2 damage. 1, 2. All right, we're crushing this a lot faster than I thought we would. I'm a little worried. All right, so now we're ready up. We're ready up. First player first. Ready's up. Ready's up. Ready's up. She draws 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Energy transfer, bulletproof bell again, but we already have a tough on, so that's gonna be useless. All right, Angel, cool. You can't dump cards at the end of the player phase. That would be interesting. Ready this up. We hold on the Royal Flush. 3, 4. All right, this is good because we have natural agility. Actually, this doesn't help us that much. Well, it helps us out a little bit. All right, cool. Easy believer W. I know, right? This is going to go up by 4. Weren't people trying to say this was actually difficult? I shouldn't say anything yet. I'm going to let Sinister hit me because I do have a tough on. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and we're stunned now. Wait, we don't have retaliate. So 3, and we're stunned. That stinks, but that's fine. Okay, so now it's going to be Gambit's side. I'm going to defend and place a charge counter on. So we're defending for 4. So it's going to be 1, 2. After this activation resolve, place 1 pursuit counter on pursuit by the past. All right, pursuit by the past. That's 1 counter on it. Shadows isn't a thing, dude. This game is so easy now. 1 there, 1 there. All right, bad card for Rogue first is teleported away. So that comes with 3, 4, 5. We gotta put a crisis thing on so I don't forget. When Mr. Sinister would attack, he schemes instead. So we do want to get rid of that pretty fast. And he cannot take damage, obviously. Also, welcome Growl. Hopefully doing well. Sinister Strike. Where are we in? Hero. Place 1 pursuit counter and pursue by the past. Then if there's any counters on it, the villain attacks you. All right, we're just going to take this hit then. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. Oh, no. We may have to flip down. First player on this side. On this side. You're right. He schemes instead. So that's 4, right? So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, no. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't count. Scheme instead. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so that's getting up there. We do have to lower that, which we'll work on. In a bit, I guess. We did defend before, right? Yeah, so that stays like that. The low scheme caps are brutal, and so too. It really is. Really is. All right, let's use our ability to place a thing on. Problem is, I need to scheme a lot. We do not have the ability to. Oh, well, touch actually does go back. Shoot. Let's throw away a warrior skill to play a Gambit staff. I mean, I want to use these cards, but I just can't. I'm going to throw them away. All right, let's be inefficient with hope. Remove 1 threat from here. Brings it down to 4. Yeah, hands for... Let's flip down with Remy. So action, thwart, exhaust Remy LeBeau. Oh, I can't. Okay, so we can't do that. We'll just stay flipped down. That's fine. We're going to go to this side now. All right, so first thing we want to do is we want to get Ariel. So we're going to have to touch an ally. We'll touch Hope Summers. Let's dump 2 cards. Oh, no. Let's not do that yet. Let's thwart for 2 off of here. Brings it down to 2. Excuse me. We're going to dump 2 cards to play Ever Vigilant. We do have the Aerial trait now. So we ready your hero, remove 2 threat from the main scheme. That stops us from moving any threat, right? So we can't remove 2 threat from the main scheme. But we can still remove another 2 threat and get rid of this. I'm pretty sure Crisis Icon stops us from moving any threat, right? It's not that you can't thwart. It's the confusing one. Let me just double check. Page 12. Yeah, threat cannot be removed. All right. All right, so we have Angel, we have that. All right, so we can't do much else. That's 8, it's going to be 9, 10, 11, 12. That's just going to pop. I think we just let it go. Because we're pushing pretty hard on the villain, so we're doing all right. Polaris, I'm going to keep out as a block, maybe? Yeah, we'll keep that as a block. We'll get rid of Angel. We just don't need Angel. All right, so let's ready up. We're going to ready up Remy. He gets 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Creole Charmer, Endurance, Royal Flush, Thieves Guild. Okay, this could be some interesting stuff to work with over there. Rogue readies up, still stunned. Has 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. The Never Back Down is interesting. Oh, wait, we had Bulletproof Bell. Never mind. That is way more interesting. Let's put that on top so we don't forget about that. All right, so this is 8. It's going to be 9, 10, 11, 12, which does pop this scheme. So this is now gone. White complete, advance to the other 2A. Okay, so this one comes in. Telepathy comes in. So Flight is the one that got eliminated. Telepathy, set up attached to the villain. So he gets +1 scheming ability. Attached villain gains the psionic trait. Do we have psionic? We do. Wait, do we have brute? Is brute a thing? Or did they not give us a brute token? Because they were like, why would anyone want a brute token? And the answer is I would. All right, I'm not going to put that on because I'm going to mess that up then. All right, so this comes in with 2. And then he is going to scheme in the beginning. Okay, so he gains Retaliate, which is tricky. But we'll figure it out. So there's Retaliate and Steady now. This is... I shuffled this, right? Yeah, I think so. So, he's going to scheme 2, 3, 4. And now he's going to attack Rogue, which we're going to take and use Bulletproof Bell. So it's going to be 2, 3, 4. No damage gets done to us, and we put on a tough status. Oh, wait, no. We can't do that. We don't have touched on. Never mind. I completely messed up on that. I forgot that we touched something else. I should have done Never Back Down. But oh well. We just did it anyway. So that was 4. So that's 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Okay. 5, 6, 7. That's okay. All right. 1 here. 1 here. Make sure we're doing everything all right. Okay. Remy goes first. Attach the villain. Reduce the amount of damage attached villain takes by each attack by 1. We spend 2 fist resources to give the villain a tough status and discard this card. Okay. Cool. Next one is 1 step ahead. When revealed, discard 1 random card from your hand. 2 random if the villain has the aerial trait. He does not. So this was rogues, right? So we'll do rogues. Third one down is our double, which stinks. All right. Touch goes over here. Touch comes back. First player goes over here. Okay. And we completely messed up what we were trying to do before. That's all right. That's all right. I am stunned, which I don't love. He's got 4, 5, 6 on there. We do need to kind of cancel that out. So I think we will. No, we're gonna put touched onto Sinister again. We're gonna dump 2 cards. Can Rogue get Stalwart when with touch somehow? Yeah, if I touch the other hero, we can clear a stun, which we haven't had to attack with her yet. But yeah, we could easily just attach it to Remy LeBeau. Well, when he's a hero. All right, so we're gonna do 2 to play Going Rogue. Actually, wait. Is touch what we really want to do? Let's actually put touch on the Hope again. Oh no, we have Bulletproof Bell. We need to do that. So we confuse the enemy, which does put 1 more threat here, because 1 goes on every single time. And then we remove 3 threat from here. So this is back down to 4, which is good. I am going to thwart for 2. So this goes down to 2, and then Hope is going to thwart for 2, so it gets rid of all the threat there. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. All right, cool. So that's everything on this side. We're going to keep Polaris just in case we need it as a blocker or something. Might as well, right? If we need an extra block out there, that's chill. All right, now it's Remy's turn. Well, we can't thwart anymore, so we don't have to really worry about that. So let's flip up to Gambit side. Let's get our 3rd Gambit card counter. I'm going to throw away Creole Charmer to play Endurance. Oh, I'm sorry. Before I do, sorry. I use Moira to draw a card. Charge card. Throw away Creole Charmer to play Endurance. So we get 3 more lives. That's 9, 10, 11, 12 total. 12 total. Oh boy. What's he got? 5 life left? Yes, I did add 1 threat when he got a status card. When he got the confused, yeah. Just when I'm playing against him? Yeah, I know. I think so far, so good. At least for now. All right, so he does have Retaliate. We don't have 2 Fist resources, so we can't get rid of this card. And he's going to reduce each damage he takes by 1. So if we do 5... Let's do a double with a charge card. Deal 4 damage. We're going to use 1 of our charge tokens to make it a ranged attack, so Retaliate does not affect us. It's now 5. We're going to use Warrior Skills, so now it's 6. The reason we're doing 6 is because we reduce the amount he takes by 1. So it's back down to 5, right? So it's 5 damage. Switches Mr. Sinister into next Mr. Sinister. All right. I got to put all these back on. He now goes up to 34 life. And we have to look at the one reveal in a second. 34. Okay. Place 1 threat per person on the main scheme. 2 if Mr. Sinister has fewer than 2 superpower cards. Well, he has 2, so he doesn't have fewer than 2. So place 1 threat per person on the main scheme. So we place 2 threat there, right? I don't think we put more. Because he doesn't have fewer than 2, right? He has exactly 2 superpower cards. Okay. So the question is if we want to attack with Royal Flush. It would just do 6 damage. I don't think you get... Don't attach cards get cleared off when he changes form? I don't think so. Something that says it does, right? Yeah. No, he shouldn't. It should still stay on. Because, hold on, wait. You can actually look up under villain defeat. We could read the exact rule so that we know. So villain defeat. Attachments, upgrades, status cards, counters, and non-damage tokens on the villain carry over to a new stage. If the new stage of a villain has a different title from the previous stage, attachments, upgrades, status tokens, counters, and non-damage tokens do not carry over. So that's what it is. But yeah, since they are, what are these? Oh, they are attachments. Everything's an attachment, right? Attachments carry over, upgrades would carry over, and the status cards carry over. Excuse me. And yeah, if like Mr. Sinister changed into something else, like less sinister, then it wouldn't do that. I read that wrong? No, it's totally cool. Because there are certain times it does. So yeah, I totally get it. All right, so I don't really want to use Royal Flush yet, right? Because we want to charge it a little bit more. Now, if we get retaliated, would we get retaliated 3 times or just once? Like, are we getting hit with 3 instances of attack? Let's double check that rule in really fast. I don't know. Mrs. Sinister. Yeah, somebody has to let me know. This would be an achievement for playing Royal Flush, but without expanding charge. 3 retaliate and 3 damage reduced. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I'm not gonna lie. I don't mind getting hit for the 3 retaliate at the end of the game, but he's still at 34, so this is kind of not gonna make sense. So let's quickly thwart for 1. And I think I'm gonna dump everything but my double, which stinks. I need the charge cards back. That's what I need to get over and over and over. All right, we'll hold on to double. All right, let's ready up. Throwing cards can still trigger retaliate, right? Like how? How does that math work out? Please explain, please. All right, so Rogue still has Bulletproof Bell. We get Jocasta, Beauty and Thief, Rogue's Jacket, which is sweet, and Starhawk. But Royal Flush, I know, right? I'm right there with you, dude. All right, we're holding on to our double. Gold balls, let's go. The double. X-Gene. Gambit's Guild Arbor, which actually might be decent soon. All right, this is going to be a gold balls attack for sure. He's going to win the game for us. Actually, do we have 2 fists? Oh, we did get strength, so we can use the double strength to get rid of that, which is super helpful. All right, so this is going to get 4 onto it, so it's up to 5. Gold balls is the GOAT. Never forget. Star-Lord's gun's not having range, dude. There's so many things. Can we just agree there's so many things? All right, let's play Bulletproof Bell. Yeah, we're gonna play Bulletproof Bell. We're gonna be super inefficient too. Can't wait. Okay, so we're gonna be doing Bulletproof Bell when she attacks us, or when he attacks us. So 2, 3, 4, and we're stunned. Joke's on you. I'm already stunned. So I take no damage, and I get a tough status because he does have touch on, and then we retaliate 1. All right, sweet. Gold balls hero, dude. Absolutely needs to happen. All right, so now Gambit is going to defend the 3, and he's going to attack. So we're going to use Gambit's staff to deal 1 damage. This is how we're going to win slowly. 2, 3. After the activation resolve, place 1 pursuit counter. 3. We gotta put a 3rd one on here. So that was 3 damage, and all of it's blocked. We don't have to worry about it. Let me reread this card really fast. After you place a pursuit counter here, if the number of counters here is at least 3 more than the number of players. No, we're still only at 3 out of 5. Okay. First player? Second player. All right. Rogue's card is Sinister Schemes. Mr. Sinister Schemes. You have the psionic trait, you are confused. He does have the psionic trait, so we will be confused. All right, we're definitely going to clear that out. All right, so he's going to scheme for 2, 3, 4, 5, and after the activation, shuffle it in. So that's 5, so that goes up to 10. Oh, wait, that's going to advance this, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 is 10. We have now completed this. Deal each player 1 face down encounter card. All right, hold on. This has to get shuffled in. No, wait. After this activation, yeah. So this gets shuffled in. And then everyone gets one face down encounter card. Cool. It's only on attacks. It says reduce the amount of damage attached villain takes from each attack by 1. That's a good check. All right, so before I forget, one here, one here. When Mr. Sinister attacks, he attacks Hope instead. We have to remember this, but we can still defend. So we have to finish Rogue's now new card, which goes to Remy LeBeau. Exhaust Remy LeBeau. All right, so we're just getting an extra bad card for guild business. All right, cool. He is doing well. Captive Hope. Hope Summers cannot ready. We're reveal exhaust Hope Summers. 2, 4, 6. Okay, things are getting a little aggressive right now. Like just a touch. I'll take that. Discard the lowest upgrade you control with the highest cost. Highest cost instead if the villain has a psionic trait. So it could be Warrior Skill or Moira. No, Moira's a support. So we'll get rid of Warrior Skill. It's a 2 cost. That's fine. Oh, that's not terrible. Okay. Psionic trait, you're confused. I think we did that. Okay, so we did everything, right? So first player is now over here. Hope is now over here. Who's going to keep getting attacked, so we have to figure that out. An extra bad card is going to come into play. Already captive, but they're still trying to kill her? I know, right? Like, come on. Where's the theme to it all, man? Spend a lightning resource. All right, so first thing we're going to do is use the double red to get rid of this impervious thing. Spend the double red resource, give the villain a tough status, and discard this card. I'll give him tough. That's fine. He has everything else. Why not? Why not? What difference does it make? All right. Let's use Genius and X thing to play the greatest Marvel Champions hero, which is Gold Balls. The problem is I don't want Gold Balls to attack yet. It does stink. Threat on main? What threat on main? Why should we have a threat on main? It comes in with 0. Hold on. I also didn't show it very well. Did I mess up on something? Oh, good call. Good call. Yes. You're 100% right. Thank you. I forgot about the status card thing. So we haven't done it in a while. All right, so he has his armor. We'll hold on to that. We're just gonna leave that over here. This is just fine. All right, so we're gonna do touched. We're gonna touch Gambit. So in doing so, we gain Stalwart, so we get rid of our Stun and Confuse. Let's then... I was going to do the jacket. But the thing is, I think we're getting kind of near the end here. So if we run Beauty and Thief... Actually, hold on. No, we're going to have something go into the top first. Then run Beauty and Thief. So we could deal damage. Yeah, okay. So Polaris is actually going to get hit in the face and just to knock out this stuff. Sorry, Polaris. And then we're going to dump 2 cards to play Beauty and the Thief. Deal 4 damage to an... Oh, wait. We're going to get Retaliate, though. It's going to knock off our Tough. No. Take it back. We're going to throw away those 2 cards to play Starhawk instead. New strategy. All right. We're going to thwart 2. Off of Captive Hope. Starhawk is going to thwart 1 off of Captive Hope. Actually, you know what I should have done? I'm sorry. Gold Balls should have... No, Gold Balls is fine. Gold Balls is fine. We're not doing that. We're not messing with that. All right, let's ready up. So we're ready up Gambit first. Oh, we never put a charge counter on. Gambit charge counter, then ready up. All right, so we're holding on to our armor. I think we're still going to hold on to it. 2 is Mario. 3 is Double Red. 4 is Attack Training. 5 is Expansion. Rogue on this side. 2, 3, 4, 5. Superpower Adaptation. Specialized Training. Death Focus. Superpower Adaptation. And Southern Cross. It would have been nice to use this, but I don't think it's going to make sense. We might pull some Southern Cross action. If Starhawk attacks someone, retaliate and full hit points. Retaliate goes first. So the timing chart would be under page 5. Constant abilities, keywords, and like icons are first, then status cards, then force interrupts, then interrupts. So like your retaliate happens first, and then his interrupt would happen. So you get retaliated to death first. Well, hold on. That's not 100% true. So his consequential damage is last. So if he had 2 damage here and got retaliated, he'd be taking damage equal to his remaining hit points, and then you return him. So if you were trying to time it with your consequential damage, it wouldn't work out, right? Like, does that timing make sense? So there's 2 damage here out of the 3 and gets hit retaliate, then that's enough to bring him back. And then the consequential damage wouldn't have ever happened. Because consequential damage is literally the last thing in the step. So everything else will come first. Okay. 2, 3 goes on here because the Captain Hope, so this is up to 4 out of 14. Mr. Sinister is going to attack Hope, right? Aiming for... Oops, sorry, I shouldn't have read it, Hope. He's going to be aiming for Hope. We are going to defend this. We will use our staff to deal 1 damage, because why not? So we're defending for 3. So it's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5. So we take 2 damage, that's fine. Sinister's going to attack over here, but it's actually going to aim for Hope, right? Right? Like, even... Okay. Hold on. We have to make sure we're doing this right. Sinister End states, when Mr. Sinister attacks, he attacks Hope Summers instead. So he's attacking Hope Summers twice. We just have to defend with Rogue each time. I think that's what we have to do. Because it wouldn't hit us. It was only the engaged person, but I could be wrong the whole time. It doesn't say the engaged person. It just says when he attacks. And I don't remember the way I've played this before. I mean, it makes more sense when it's the engaged person. But that's also not what it says, technically. Let's see. Has there been any... Oh, wait. Is there... Where's the rule book? Let's see if we can find it really fast. How is Sabretooth with Robert Kelly worded? Let's look that up. Okay, hold on. We're getting Sabretooth. Alright, Sabretooth. The first player controls Sabretooth. When an enemy resolves an undefended attack against you, deal that damage to Robert Kelly. So it specifically states you. Even if you're... The rest goes to the engaged player. If he says he attacks Hope instead, then yes, he attacks Hope every time he attacks. But you could defend for her. Yes, you could defend. So this one is worded, when Mr. Sinister attacks, he attacks Hope Summers instead, parentheses, any characters may defend against the attack. Because there's been lots of rules questions with that. So yeah, I assume anytime he attacks, even if it's Rogue, it's going to go after Hope. So I think we're going to defend with Rogue on this. Oh, we have to remember, this is 2 threat in the main scheme. I don't know if we messed up on that before. Anytime he attacks anyone. Okay. So let's defend with Rogue. It's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, right into our tough. All right. First player is going to get 2 bad cards because of guild business. And then 1 for rogue. So first one. Dark Designs. Place 1 pursuit counter. All right. So that is still only at 4 out of 5. Then if he has any counters, the villain schemes. All right. So he's going to scheme for 2, 3, 4. Give him a tough stats. Come on. 4 onto there. Okay, that's fine. Still the other one now? Manufacture drama. Supports you control cannot be readied. When you exhaust each support you control. Alright, so that would just be Moira. Okay. So we have 2 different obligations there. I don't even know if we care about Moira anymore. Rogue. It touches attached to a friendly character, deal 2 damage to that character. Alright, we're just gonna do that. 5, 6, 7, 8. And discard this card. That's fine. Alright. First player shifts over. With hope. Moira is just, she's sad. Sad Moira. Alright, so we have touchback. We could run straight into 4, 8. Ugh, we're dealing with some nonsense right now. Excuse me. Does Gambit have ways of thwarting? Not really. We need more threat reduction, is what we really need. All right, let's have Starhawk run straight into the tough because we got to get rid of that. Really, we're just going to be having our characters defend a lot. Okay. So it'd be 4, 8. Oh, that's going to be cutting it close. I don't like that. Maybe 6, 8. That's not enough. Gosh, we're in a bad spot. The main scheme is just too much for us right now. And hope being exhausted is terrible for us. Alright, so if we touch Gray. Actually, that's what we're going to do. Let's touch Hope Summers, who's Gray. Then we're going to do Superpower Adaptation. If touch is attached to a friendly character, search its owner's discard pile for an event that belongs to the same classification. Add that to your hand. It just dies as a result. Alright, where's our Beauty and the Thief card? So we get Beauty and the Thief back. Actually, wait, can we use it again to get a double? If touch is attached to a friendly character, search its owner's discard pile for an event. Oh, no, just an event. Okay. Sorry. Brain fart. Let's throw away Superpower Adaptation to play Death Focus. And we're going to throw away 2 cards to remove 4 threat from here. So that's going to allow her to exhaust. Gets rid of that. Deal 4 damage to enemy. Does 4 to Sinister. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we take 1 back. What's it got? 27 life? Oof. Do not like. Not a fan. Alright. We need to stay up, unfortunately. Isn't Hope Campaign not basic? What do you mean? This is the Campaign Hope. Basic is the other one. Right? Yeah. This is Basic Hope. Is this one? That's Campaign. Oh, that she's not basic? Oh. I think you're right. Well, shoot. That's a good call. I don't think you can. All right, so what do we do? 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Captive Hope is still 3. Oh, that's annoying. Because it's obviously a basic card. So this is still exhausted. Let's get back. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Southern Cross we still have? Oh, wait, no, this is this hand. So what do we have? 2, 3, 4, 4, right? Those are the 4 cards we had. Now it's just no, you're fine. Gray's basic, right? That's how I play my life. All right, what do we have? What do we have? I think we only had those 4 cards, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we had Death Focus that we played too. How do we play Death Focus? I think we threw away one of these cards for Death Focus. All right, so we're gonna change our plan. I'm pretty sure her hand was 2 superpower adaptations, Southern Cross, Specialized Training, Death Focus. Okay, that changes some things. Thank you for the catch. That's a good one. Eight. Okay, so let's. Does it really make it her basic? That would be nice. Because Beauty and the Thief would help out a ton. Actually, I probably wouldn't even get rid of this card now that I think about it. I would actually get 4 off of here. Made her color like the Taskmaster allies. Just something. Just not basic. It feels like they meant to do basic and they just didn't write basic. All right, so if we do Southern Cross and we get Aerial onto an ally, right? We can still put it on an ally. We can still do a lot of damage. That'd be 8. We're just getting down there. I think she's meant to be basic too. They just mucked up. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll see if JS finds anything really fast. So that's going to be 8, 9, 10, 11, and a 14. Ugh, if he schemes again, we're done. We really need Beauty and the Thief to exist. All right, well, let's see what the rolling is that he says. What would get a Stalwart if we're in the hero? So if we get Stalwart, we could draw a card. I don't know if that helps or not. She's not basic, and that's how I play as much as I don't like it. Yeah. I think that's what we'll have to go with for now. Unless there's like a legit like change of their plans and things. Okay. Let me think about this for a second. Does it make sense to draw a card? It's a 1-cost card. It's not too bad. Is there any event we can add to our hand from this discard pile? No, because I think it's all minion based. Yeah, 6 damage to a minion. Yeah. Do melee, which is worthless. All right. Let's touch an ally. Let's do more damage. We'll dump 3 cards to do Southern Cross. So it does 6, 7, 8 damage to Sinister. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We get Retaliate for 1. And that's it for Rogue. All right. So let's look over Gambit. Seem to apply to hope. Yeah, until they say something, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to do it like this and call it a day. All right, let's dump a red card to play attack training onto gold balls. Gold balls are going to give it to you in a minute. We're going to dump 2 cards to play Morrow. After Morrow enters play, deal 2 damage to enemy. 1, 2. Morrow, I don't want Morrow to get retaliated, so we're going to thwart 1 off of here. Keep that down just a little bit. Gold balls. 1, 2, 3. We're going to discard the top 3 cards. A Wolverine charge card. Great. Also, meant to put another charge on. So that's 4, 5 damage on the Sinister. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He gets retaliated for 1, so he's 2 total damage. Then we're going to ready up. And we're going to hope we get an attack card here. And get push hard at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4. I should have done Rogue first, but that's alright. Most awkward thing I've heard today. Nah, it's beautiful. Alright, 5. 4, 5. Support your control cannot ready. I forgot to do that. Boom, boom, triage. Oh, Royal Flush. We might get retaliated for the win. 3, 6, 9. Alright, and we'll do natural agility. Okay, cool. That side's good. We have to do this before I forget. We have 1, 2, 3, okay, 4, 5. Couple Ever Vigilance may help. That might not be terrible. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3 goes on here. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As long as there's nothing that adds threat on the here, I think we actually have the win. But that's a big if. That's a huge if right now. So, first player's going to attack first on the Hope Summers. I have to sneeze, so give me a second. Let us defend with Gambit and use natural agility. So that brings us up to a 5th one. So that's 8 defense, right? When you defend against an attack, place 1 charge counter on Gambit. So it's going to be 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. We defend perfectly. Sorry, we use our staff to deal 1 damage back. That was here. Now it technically would be here, but it's going to be on Hope. We're going to have Morrow take the hit. So it'll be 2, 3. Place 1 pursuit counter and pursue by the past. All right, that matters because that was this side. Remove each counter from here. If your nemesis is in play, activate to get you. Otherwise, flip this card over. Find your nemesis minion. All right, Belladonna comes in with quick strike and toughness. Belladonna's tough. Okay. So we have to reveal that first. So force response. That's a Belladonna. So quick strike happens first. No, actually, I think this comes in too. So that's 4. Because this is the whole toe-to-toe ruling, is that quick strike just starts, but it doesn't finish. So we deal 3 damage to me. That's fine. And then we have to, after an assassin minion attacks and defeats a character, didn't do that. Okay, that's fine. All right, so now we flip this back over. Okay. So, really quick. This was his back card, right? So, 1 here, 2 here because of this card. All right, so we have 4 cards to get through without hopefully any threat reduction. Hopefully. Or any thwarting, sorry. Any thwarting and we're done. Attach to the villain. Okay, that's fine. He could be more powerful. That makes no difference to me whatsoever. Oh, it's +3. Okay, makes a little difference. Gorgeous George comes in. Nasty boys. Attacks you, exhausted character control. We don't have to worry about that yet. Active gambling. Assassin comes in with quick strike. After he attacks and defeats a character, place 1 threat in the main scheme. We'll take the 2 damage. Brings us down to 3 life. This is it. Comes down to this. Surge and teamwork. Oh, shoot. All right, so teamwork he activates, right? This one doesn't activate, just him. What was the new ruling on teamwork? Yeah, it's just this one activates, right? So he's going to deal 2 damage to me. I'm down to 1 life. It's a perfect amount of life. But he surges. What? Exhaust each ally you control. Oh my gosh. Okay, that stinks. Okay. First player on this side. Hope would come over here once Hope figures it out. All right, so bad news bears. This is not going to work out how I want. They hard nerfed it? Yeah. All right, so we're first going to put a token on here. We're down to 1 life. The problem is Royal Flush would not end in us winning. So it was a 15. We needed Royal Flush and we needed our life. And unfortunately, we didn't get that. Because Royal Flush would have been 9. And I assume we can't do all the instances if we get knocked out halfway through, right? He's something. Yeah. Honestly, what messes up is the Guild Assassin Belladonna. So no, it was the Nemesis that screwed us up. Without that, we have 5 life left and this game is over. This game is over with easy. It was that messed us up. Royal Flush. If we get retaliated after the deal 0 damage to enemy, and we get retaliated, right? Because you get retaliated on each instance, or does retaliation happen at the end? What's the exact timing of retaliate? We have 1 life left. Can we do all 3 instances of this? Or do we do 1 and then get retaliated and then we die? It's after the entire attack? Is it really? What was the ruling on that? For those that know, JS is my expert rules guru. How does that process work? Why does it work that way? What is a retaliate? How do you play Marvel Champions? Because this has to do with attack instances, right? All right, hold on. Gotta look up the rules. When I'm arguing with Lord Havoc, dude. It's 1 event dealing multiple attacks signifies a single attack with packets of damage. Tyler only cares about attacks, not damage. Oh, wait. So if this was... Oh, wait. Just because this is going to be in the YouTube video. If this was Wolverine's dot and then dot, right? Makes an attack and then makes another one. Is that then 2 retaliates? Okay. So in an instance like that, where that was 2 instances of an attack, or what was the other attack card where we had that melee does 3 and 3. All right. 2 separate attacks. All right, but this isn't 2 separate ones. This game is so easy. Okay. I can't. Okay. Black Widow. Oh, yeah, where it's 1 and then 2 and then 3. Yeah. Okay. So what do we got? What do we got going on here? We have 2, 4, 6. Yeah. Okay. We have the win. Melee is a single attack. I thought it was 1. Oh, no, I guess it'd be the same wording as this one. Okay. Whatever. Let's just go for the win. So we're going to use Molecular Accelerator and Triage to play Royal Flush. We place 1 charge counter here because of Molecular Acceleration. We remove 3, which brings us down to 7. And then we add, or 7 down to 4. Then we add 1 back to 5, but we're going to die, so it doesn't matter. 3, 6, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we get retaliated, and we dead. So that's down to 6. And then, right, there's no guard. Yeah, there's no guard. Okay, cool. He's very dead. She's very much alive. So we need to get Ariel. I guess Hope would come over here, right? I don't know how that would work, but it doesn't really matter. We're going to touch Hope. And then we're going to attack for 2. 1, 2. Get retaliate for 1. Use a green double to play Ever Vigilant. We do have the aerial trait. Ready your hero. Remove 2 threat from the main scheme, which brings us down to 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to attack for 2. 1, 2. We get retaliate for 1. We're down to 3 life. We're going to dump 2 cards to play Ever Vigilant. Raise your hero. Remove 2 threat. Deal 2 damage. 1, 2. And we don't get retaliate that time, but if we did, we'd still survive. Easy. Then the minions come over and engage you. Does Quick Strike trigger? I don't know. If it does, then we lose. I'm not sure how that works. Let's look it up. So if it doesn't, we win. Let's look at the Quick Strike rolling. This was a good game to learn rules of this game that I feel like I should know by now. J, K, M, O, P, Q. Does it really? Q, R. Hold on, wait. Let's look at the Quick Strike rolling. Okay, M, N, O, P, Q. Where's Quick Strike? Oh. After a minion with the Quick Strike engages a player whose identity is in hero form, the minion attacks. Oh. Yeah, I would get Quick Strike to death. Alright, so wait. Let's... Can we see player death? But you still can't lose. You're at 3. But you still don't lose. No. I would lose. So it would be... Engages is not the way you want that to go. So the thing is... Actually... We would get so much damage. So if Gambit died first, everything moves over, right? So Belladonna does 3 damage. Grilled Assassin does 2 damage. Then Hairbag engages with us, which I assume Hairbag would trigger because of teamwork too. So that'd be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage done onto me, which is way more damage than we had life. Or at least at the very end. Is teamwork engaged or revealed? I don't know. It's a good question. For an action from Gambit after Rogue attacks. Gambit's already dead. So he can't ask for anything. Oh, what was I looking up? Oh, teamwork. Because we were questioning about that. After a minion with teamwork enters play. All right, so this one wouldn't trigger. So that's at least nice. But we'd still get hit with 3, 4, 5 damage. And we have 3 life left. So that would just knock us out. I'm going to look at player defeat. Do they really all out, honestly? Player elimination. Pass it. If the minions engage that player, choose the minions. Each of those minions engage the next clockwise player, retaining any attachments, damage counters, and status cards on them. Yeah, it'd be nice if they didn't use the word engage with Quick Strike. That'd be really solid. And Quick Strike, just so that we all know, JKMOP Q. Oh my god, I can't find anything. And yeah, after the minion with the Quick Strike keyword engages. So yeah, Teamwork is when it plays and engages, and Quick Strike is just when it engages, which is rather annoying. Gambit just plays Royal Flush on Rogue's turn. Easy, I know, right? Me too, hence why I knew it. Ugh. Dude, that's rough. Well, sorry to let you all down, but we lost. But on the bright side, we learned actually a lot of interesting rules in this game, which I'm kind of weirdly happy about. Yeah, I mean, without these minions, without Pursued by the Past popping, we're fine. We're 100% fine. Even if this comes over, and it wouldn't do the 2 damage, so it doesn't matter. Even all this coming over doesn't make a difference. It's honestly because Gambit's Nemesis set is so rough. Like, there is so much quick striking in there. So, that part stinks, but if your board state looks like this, it's going to be tight. Yeah. The problem is we couldn't do much without Hope. Like, Hope was a key thing, I feel like. And once we couldn't flip down because this was getting tight and we were stopped getting all of our thwarting cards because we ran out of them, and like Ever Vigilant was on the bottom. We needed that to be much higher, but like 2 out of the 3 were right near the bottom. We needed that to like help us thwart to get Hope going again, because Hope would have helped a lot. And 2 of our allies were down at the bottom, which stinks. But yeah, meh, whatever. Still fun. All right, choose outcome. No, they didn't win. At least it was a better game at the end. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the way the game turned out closer, just because Gambit's Nemesis is so rough. I can't win with Gambit. For me, Gambit plays like how people think Valk and Hulk play. I know. I like Gambit too, but he's like weirdly becoming this rush hero. Like, he's slowly dropping down for me. Wow. Joshi, 12.7k points. Congrats, dude. Got so many points. Got all my points back. That was really rough. That's really rough and kind of sad. I gave away so many last stream. Yeah, that's all right. But JS, thank you for all the rules, dude. There's also his my ex-wife Lewin, who is my wife too. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Actually, you know what? I take it back. Belladonna is not strong enough. I like Gambit a lot. I brought him against my last Venom Goblin game, and he was a champ. That's awesome. I do like Gambit. I will not say I don't. It's just, man, sometimes it's just rough playing him. And I should have maybe been Justice with Gambit, because my aggression cards I didn't even really need. He just has so much attack. I probably should have been Justice against Mr. Sinister and done some space fans and counterintelligence stuff. So when we're doing another D20 versus chat, I think in the next couple weeks we could do it. I think we could do it 100%. I like Protection Gambit. Hey, Daring. Yeah, I think that would have been good too. I think that would have been fine. Probably should have done that. Oh well. But yeah, we were basically playing a protection game there at the end with Gambit. But he is good at that too. But yeah, I think he's fine. I was just hoping I could be more aggressive. I thought I was going to get more minions out there, and a lot of these minions didn't even come out to the end. And look, there's another one, Sinister Soldier, down at the bottom, and then my guy. But it felt like there was very few minions, and I thought I was going to get more minions. And they ended up keep being boost icons. So they kept like exhausting my character or doing some of the activation, right? So that's just, bad luck is all that is. So I thought that was going to happen. But yeah, oh well. was a good run. It was a good run. All right. The only problem with playing my 200 games, my brain gets exhausted. That's all I can handle in one night. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed watching two-handed. I don't know what's better for these streams, two-handed or one-handed. I don't know which I like more. Depending a lot with Gambit in the early game, even outside protection, he can survive and has a lot of setup, and AE flips hurt less with him because he can remove the same threat out of AE. That makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. You have to decide what I want to. Yeah. Anyway, I have to decide if I want to keep playing one-handed or two-handed games. So it needs to be easy to pilot heroes with live streaming, I think. Yeah. Did I make it to the end again? I think you did. Yeah. I'm still sick, as you can hear, so I can't go too late tonight. I think what we might do in the future, maybe, is do like a two-handed game and then like a one-handed game if it doesn't take super long. Right? This only took like an hour, so that wasn't bad. So, because of what you're wearing, it doesn't help. All right, so game plan. And play cat for the first time. I'm also sick right now. Yeah, stinks. Came down to the wire. Yeah. You're a champ. Two-handed gives me headaches. Hey, Web Warrior. It's tough. I had to play slower, which is good for me because you all know I do terrible. So it's nice to make it slow down. But I think if I was feeling better, I would like to do like two-handed than one-handed. Because one-handed, you just go through faster. I don't like about stand 3 is that your nemesis comes into play during a boost effect, and you're playing Agent Venom, you get a sudden and random 8 damage from ranged symbiotes. Ooh, that's true. Yeah, it was fun to mess around with Standard 3. It's easy for me when I'm not recording. As soon as I hit record, it just becomes exhausting. I get that. Your game came down the wire. I appreciate it, dude. So, okay. Quick note of scheduling stuff that you should all know. So, obviously, we did Marvel Champions thing. Tuesday, we're going to do Legendary. Probably some more core box stuff. And then next time, start adding in other stuff. So we're going to do that. Assuming I'm not... Should I gift $15 in bits so he can experience Balatro on stream? Balatro? Was that the poker one? I can't do it tonight. You could save it, but I appreciate it. But sure, I can buy the game if you want. I have to fit all the cards into the small space for recording instead of my nice big. Yeah. Okay, so Legendary on Tuesday is what we're gonna do because I want to play more of that because that's a lot of fun. I've enjoyed that. So we'll do that Tuesday, and then Thursday we're gonna go live again. I think more Legendary because we played a lot of Marvel Champions the past few days or 2 days. So I need a break from that. So I think Thursday, assuming I'm not sick. I've lost my wife and my kids. So we'll do what was I just saying? Thursday, I think we'll stream as long as I'm not too sick. Friday is going to be 2-player Lorcana, so get hyped for that because I'm really excited. And then we'll be live streaming again Sunday, which we'll do more Marvel Champions. Hopefully, if I'm back to being like healthy, we'll do two-handed then one-handed, I think. And I'll just set up for that so it's quicker and we get to the game fast. I was playing Venom against Mysterio Standard 3 recently. Between Pursued by the Past and Old Grudge, those symbiotes were a constant nightmare. Dude, that sounds rough. What's another good 2-player game? You know what? Actually, I take it back. I don't even know if I want your opinions anymore. I kind of want to do Soul Sisters, Phoenix, and Storm. I don't think I've seen a lot been done with that. I think that could be fun. I don't know what villain to do, but I think that could be a fun one. I kind of want to do more team-up stuff. And then as like a solo game, I don't know. We'll do something else. Never seen that done, I think. Yeah, I haven't seen many people do that. So I think that could be good. I don't even know what that card is. You ready both of them and heal 2 damage from each of them. So that's not bad. So maybe that's what we'll do the next 2-player game. We'll do Soul Sisters and then a solo game of something else. I don't know what. What haven't we played in a little while? That would be good. To figure that out. What think about that, chat? You know what you could all do? Let me know in Discord if you haven't joined that yet. Let me know what we should be playing solo. Maybe I'll have everyone vote, and we'll do it that way. I'll just pick a handful of heroes I like. All right, everyone. I'm out of here. Join the Discord. Make sure to follow, subscribe, all that fun stuff. My throat's killing me. I'm sorry. I would love to stream more. I just can't. So, appreciate you all being here, JS and everyone. Thank you for the rules clarifications. Play an anagram. We can do that next time, too. We'll do it while I'm switching. Appreciate you all. See y'all later. I will feel better. Thank you. Thank you. And take care, everyone. Have a good one. See you in Discord.